The following 2 weeks' Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers, from September 19th to September 30th, hint that violent outbursts from an addicted Jennifer Devereaux, Katie McLean, and a ghostly reappearance of Abigail DiMera, Marcy Miller, for Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, are both possible. Let's talk about what is ahead because the wedding of Clyde Weston, James Reed, and Nancy Miller, Patrika Darbo, will also be ruined. Craig Wesley, Kevin Spurtas, will make a comeback during the week of September 19th to 23rd, just when Clyde and Nancy exchange rings. The true drama will, however, begin when Leo Stark, Greg Ricart, thinks Craig must be accountable for the deaths of Abigail and Sonny Kyriakis, Zach Tinker. Leo will reveal his hypothesis to Gwen Rizek, Emily O'Brien, but she will inadvertently make Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, aware of his whereabouts, leading to his arrest. Leo will then attempt to persuade the police that Craig is accountable, but he will fail. Craig will then see Leo while he is detained. As a result, Craig will begin to act as though he regrets having sent Leo on this violent course. However, Leo will come to believe that Craig is lying and that he is the one who committed these horrible atrocities. Of course, in Salem, the truth is always more nuanced. Chad will develop a hunch of who was responsible after Sonny remembers the vanilla scent from before he was stabbed. Later, a new piece of information would confirm Chad's suspicions and begin his furious journey. Chad will steal a weapon from the safe in the DiMera home and want to kill Abigail's killer personally. A surprising finding will also be made by Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, which may have an impact on the case. The weekly DOOL preview looks to show Jada and Rafe reviewing surveillance footage once more, so perhaps they'll come to the conclusion that Clyde doesn't have a convincing alibi after all. It wouldn't be the first time that Salem has tampered with surveillance footage. Chad may soon face Clyde because all evidence suggests that he stabbed the blade in both incidents. Kristen DiMera, Stacey Haydock, will incite John Black, Drake Hodgson, and give the impression that Brady Black's, Eric Martsolf, family is too dangerous for Rachel to be around when the custody hearing for Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater, resumes. Brady already blew up in front of the judge, so John's eruption won't do much to improve his prospects of getting custody. While Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, lashes out at Orpheus, Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, and Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, are waiting for some crucial blood results at the hospital, George Del Hoyo. Steve will pay Orpheus a visit in the interrogation chamber and attempt to physically assault him for his poisoned former hostages. Steve won't have much hope for a cure yet, despite his desperation. According to Other Days teasers, Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, and Nicole Walker Hernandez, Arian Zucker, will share their steamy dreams to one another. That will cause some tension, but as they collaborate at Basic Black, he will also bring them closer. At work, Gabby Hernandez DiMera, Camila Banis, will cling to the possibility that Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish, still harbors deep-seated feelings for her. Stefan will appear to be just disgusted, yet he may be concealing a hint of affection. Nevertheless, Stefan and EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, will carry out their plans to deprive Gabby of her position as CEO of DiMera Enterprises. The week of September 26th to 30th appears to be the time for a fight between Gwen and Jennifer. Jennifer will keep her use of pills a secret from Gwen, who will want to assist her, but Jennifer will lash out and lose control. Given that Gwen will be in the hospital, it appears that Jennifer will become violent in that situation. Gwen's medical emergency will surprise Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, which could bring up old emotions as he worries about her. Richard Wharton's character, Dr. Wilhelm Rolfe, will uncover a startling discovery. Whether that has to do with Stefan's programming or anything else will be interesting to observe. Abigail Klein's Stephanie Johnson will berate Steve for keeping her in the dark about Kayla Johnson's, Mary Beth Evans, critical illness. Stephanie will want to stop this trend because it is starting to emerge. Craig will be enlisted by Chloe Lane, Nadia Bjorlin, to put a stop to Nancy and Nancy's wedding. Despite the fact that they will both believe the wedding was a mistake, Craig could be reluctant to ruin Nancy's special day. If Clyde is the murderer Chad is searching for, the wedding will undoubtedly be blown up nevertheless. When EJ realizes what his brother is up to, he asks Belle Brady, Martha Madison, for assistance in locating the dangerous and armed Chad. Day's spoilers indicate that EJ will save Chad in other scenes. That might entail stopping Chad from shooting Clyde or even stepping in if Clyde manages to wrestle the gun away. Though it won't be a lasting reunion, Chad will finally experience a unique reunion with his loving wife. In a vision, Abigail will return to Chad and wish him farewell as the murder case comes to an end. Rex Brady, Kyle Loader, will identify the lethal toxin that was administered to Kayla, Marlena, and Kate Roberts, Lauren Koslow, after he returns. It's really uncommon, and the only thing that can treat it is the distilled pollen of an even more uncommon orchid. Stay in to Days of Our Lives because the upcoming 2 weeks are expected to be filled with shocking revelations. Visit CDL often as we'll have more hot Days of Our Lives spoilers, updates, and news.